What's up and welcome to another episode of GizmoSlip. This week I had the chance to go to CES 2018 and I got to see a lot of cool things and some pretty terrible things. So we're going to be going through this from worst to best. It's going to be freaking epic. Let's get started. Starting things off at the worst is the Google Gumball giveaway. At first it sounds pretty awesome. There's this giant gumball machine and you put a coin in and then you talk to Google and it gives you an amazing prize. But then you realize that you could be like this lady.
Oh, it's a New York Times subscription!
This is what she's thinking. I waited an hour and a half for a mother New York Times subscription.
Yeah, lady, you totally didn't waste the last 2 hours of your life. And then we have the bukus of bad robots. What is this robot's arms doing? What is the purpose of this robot? And look at this one, trapped in the corner. If anyone expects these robots to actually go into your home and be your buddy or like do things for you, you're just crazy. That's never gonna sell. And then there was the Psychosec booth promising immortality. I was standing there, Carla saw the booth, she ran off like, ooh, what's that? It was like this all white booth with like, you know, LED lighting and people dressed in really nice white suits, like they're like models, right? Perfect looking people. They had two synthetic bodies in their underwear sitting there on display. And then we go up to the lady and we're like, what's this about? I'll just play the clip for you.
Hi, welcome to Psychosec.
All right, is this some Westworld stuff going on here? What is this?
No, purely Psychosec. All of your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences are downloaded onto a DHF, a digital human freight. We're able to transfer the DHF into one of our sleeves here, and you're able to occupy that sleeve with your own consciousness.
But you'll never guess the surprise twist.
But you have to die.
Oh, that's exciting.
Like if you get hit by a car or something, you'll be able to download your consciousness into one of these.
And I'm pretty sure this 55-year-old man behind us totally thought this was a legit thing. Of course, this whole thing turns out to just be a publicity stunt by Netflix to promote an upcoming show. So I guess best fake prank tech of CES 2018. It's kind of awesome and terrible at the same time. Now my favorite thing, I'm not actually sure belongs at CES 2018, is the $10,000 massage chair. It's literally everywhere.
Oh, I can't even relax. It's got my feet in a grip and my arms in a grip.
So what about the amazing things that you expect to see at CES? Well, there was Samsung's Wall TV. It was freaking huge and insanely detailed, and I want one so badly. And then you also had LG's curved wall-to-wall experience that you just walk through it, amazing sound. You feel like you're transported to Antarctica or some amazing landscape. Now I also had the privilege of getting whooped in ping pong by a robot named Forpheus. This was put on by a company named Omron. They were trying to promote the idea that robots can help humanity, so this robot was there to train humans in how to play ping pong better. It read your face even and tried to give you encouragement when you weren't doing so well. It actually adapted its skill level to the player it was playing against. I definitely want one, but I'm pretty sure it would cost a couple $1 million to get one. Now, of course, I couldn't go to CES without checking out the latest laptop and phone technology. You have the world's lightest laptop from LG, the Gram 15. Then you also have the world's thinnest laptop by Acer, the Swift 7. And then you have the new dual display smartphone by ZTE, the Axon M. All of which were freaking amazing. Link in the description if you want to go check out my hands-on breakdown review videos over on my new tech channel. Something else I'm really excited about is Razer's Project Linda. This is a phone laptop hybrid. You take your Razer phone, you put it into where the touchpad normally is on the laptop, and suddenly a bare bones laptop shell becomes powered by a Razer phone. Now the laptop shell can charge the phone itself 3 times over. It's gonna have a 120 Hertz touchscreen display, along with a USB-C, a micro SD card slot, a regular USB. Now you're gonna be able to use the phone as the trackpad on the laptop. The keyboard on this thing is even backlit, and it's an all metal aluminum shell that feels incredibly premium. It's the best executed phone laptop hybrid to date. Now, this is what I would love to see. Normally laptops are powered with an Intel or AMD processor. Going forward though, there's going going to be Windows 10 Snapdragon processors, which is the same processor you're going to get in a smartphone. Imagine being able to run a full copy of Windows 10 on Project Linda. Now imagine putting a Thunderbolt 3 port and hooking a Razer Core V2 external GPU solution so you can do massive PC gaming, so you can play like The Witcher 3 on your phone. How awesome would that be? Even without Windows 10 on Project Linda, it's still really cool. You can still play games like Vainglory or Arena of Valor with a mouse and keyboard and have a massive advantage over other mobile and tablet users. I'm excited to see where they take Project Linda, though there's no guarantee that it'll ever even be released. Anyway, love the overall idea of it. And then we have the HTC Vive Pro, which has 78% more pixels than the previous version of the Vive and also the Oculus Rift. And of course, there's also the wireless adapter that now will enable the Vive Pro and the HTC Vive to be completely wireless, meaning that you can move around the space without tripping over the cable or being limited in how far away from the computer you can move, which is just freaking amazing. Now, I was very impressed with the Vive Pro, but I was even more impressed with the Pimax 8K. Now, if you're not familiar with Pimax, they're a Kickstarter that raised $4.5 million. And the reason why they were able to raise so much is because they have such an ambitious goal to provide an ultra high resolution VR experience. Now, to do an ultra high resolution VR experience, you have to have an insanely powerful computer, and you have to have the technology to push that many pixels out to a headset, which normally isn't possible. Anyway, I got to try the Pimax 8K and it just blew my mind. It was so much clearer, no screen door effect at all, much higher field of view. You can totally see the peripheral vision. Now, if you want my full breakdown and opinion on the Pimax, the HTC Vive, the Vive Pro wireless adapter, the laptops and phones I talked about as well, link in the description to go check out GizmoSlip Tech. So that's my breakdown on CES 2018. Overall, the Pimax 8K was my favorite and I think most innovative technology piece, especially since it's coming from a Kickstarter small company trying to compete with multi-billion-dollar companies. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you next time. Brandon, out.